Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today I've got a little bit of a treat for you. As you all know, Avengers Endgame's coming out soon, and I may or may not have discovered a somewhat large-ish spoiler in a somewhat peculiar place. That place would be the Deadpool 2, Deadpool Musical 2. Deadpool Musical 2, of all places. Um, so let's just jump into this. And of course, spoilers. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this. I haven't seen the movie yet, but yeah. Anyways, so Deadpool musical 2. There's a lot of stuff going on in that, but there's one scene in particular that has that has the spoiler I'm talking about, and that is at the very end. Now, in this particular part, Deadpool is being Deadpool, snorting the ashes of those snapped away by Thanos. Yeah, because he's Deadpool. And it's very obvious he's doing this. I mean, he says Avengers disassembled. It's got all their names written on little baggies. All the names match up with the various people who got snapped away. For the most part, there's no one that we know for sure is alive that's listed on the baggies, and most of them are very much confirmed to be dead. How, or at least snapped. Not sure how dead that is. That's a whole other matter. Anyways, there's two exceptions. Two exceptions to this. And those two exceptions would be, first, we have Iron Fist, who Iron Fist, of course, is from the Netflix series. And no one in the Netflix series has actually been affected at all by Thanos' snap, despite the fact that there've been like two, I think two shows out since then. I believe Luke Cage and the latest Iron Fist actually have come out since then. Can't remember if Jessica Jones or not. Not entirely sure. Maybe. That was pretty close to when Endgame, Infinity Wars came out. Anyways, so we don't know what's up with Luke Cage. Not Luke Cage. Iron Fist. That's a weird one. That his name would be on one of those bags. He was canceled though, but he wasn't the only Netflix guy canceled. So hard to say what's up with that. No, the really interesting one, that would be Pepper Potts. Yeah. So Pepper, according to the Deadpool musical 2, Pepper has been snapped away by Thanos, which is not something that's known at all in Avengers Infinity War. Don't know that happens. Now, I was going to say, oh, this is, that, Pepper hasn't been shown in any of the trailers, but that's not quite true anymore. The most recent trailers that just came out the other day, kind of missed my window on this a little, although I'm not entirely sure I did. Anyways, so the trailers did show Tony hugging Pepper. However, the way it's presented seems like it could be a flashback, because he is saying those he left behind. He is referring to the Fallen when he's hugging her, and Marvel has been known to throw in weird teasers in their trailers to try and mislead their audience. So that's possibly a thing, but I really think that she's dead for a couple of reasons. The first one is the fact that he's actually saying, referring to those who are fallen at the moment. He's transitioning to those that are still around, but he hasn't quite got there yet, which makes me think he is referring to her as the fallen. It's just in a somewhat misleading way. Another thing is, let's look at Deadpool musical 2. Now, it doesn't seem super canon. I know it's not directly related to the MC universe. Deadpool's sort of its own offshoot for a bunch of legal issues, although those have gotten cleared up recently, so that's they certainly have the rights to take him back and put him into the MC universe now, I believe. Not only that, but there's certain things that happened in that. So, first off, Deadpool's powers, he can break the fourth wall, so if anyone's going to be giving spoilers, it would be Deadpool, because he would know stuff that from our world and be able to do something like that. Now, on top of that, let's look at what's actually happening in Deadpool musical 2. So, it has just a ton. It's ripping on the MC universe for one, and it is doing it using Disney songs. Now, Disney's known for being incredibly litigious. Like, you wouldn't believe how litigious these guys can be. So that's a thing, and he's ripping on them. So you would think if they had a problem with this, they would have done something. They wouldn't let this be a thing, especially seeing as he works for them. So you think they would have stopped him, but they didn't. They clearly allowed him to use their songs, including Mulan's "I'll Make a Man of You" in a parody version of that. Like, clearly they let him get away with this, which says that this actually might be somewhat canon. It really strongly suggests that. So, yeah, I really believe that, you know, this is actually canon. And released roughly around the same time as Deadpool Musical 2 was the first trailer for Endgame. And that one featured Tony Stark talking into the Iron Man helmet, and talking about how they're running low on food and water and all that stuff, and how he's worried he's going to die in space, and he's recording a message for Pepper. And this is really significant, because, when Tony gets back, he's going to be really upset if Pepper's been snapped away. So, yeah. And the fact that this trailer came out around the same time as Deadpool Musical 2, seems pretty significant to me. So I really think that Pepper is actually dead, and that that Deadpool Musical 2 spoiled that for him. So yeah, but that's all I have on it. This is still early March. Recording this pretty late at night, so I guess it's March 3rd technically. Still like 3 weeks off from the actual release. So no one knows this. No one knows exactly what's going to happen. But I'm pretty sure Pepper's dead, and that it's going to be a really big story aspect in Endgame. So yeah. Anyways, let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'm really curious what everyone else thinks. When the movie comes out, hopefully I'm right, and hopefully this theory holds up after the movie's been released. But yeah. Anyways, I'm Mitch. I'll be seeing you.